maybe first we talk about
ourselves.
how we met.
Yeah,
You remember, Milan, how we met?
my father bought the machine
Yeah,
from you.
I tricked him. I tricked him.
Actually, you didn't drink. You told him exactly what this machine is used for.
Yeah,
His problem is he didn't listen.
yeah. Yeah, he didn't listen to me.
Yeah.
I told him, don't buy my machine.
No, you said if you buy this machine, it's not machine for working 24 hours a day.
Yeah,
And if you work 24 hours a day, don't buy this. Buy some expensive model. You think?
yeah, that's very common. People who buy Chinese machines, they expect, many of them expect the machine, it's new,
New, yeah.
so it should be as good as any other machine because it's new.
Actually, that was my mistake. Yeah, my father told me better buy maybe some used ICB or Volvo, and I was like, but this is brand new. And then,
So it was you.
yeah. But when you explained to us, I told him. Then when we go home first time, I told him, okay, we don't use the machine that much. It's okay for us because we load the truck sometimes. We don't work 24 hours a day. But then when we bought it, we have offer from city. We can work for them, and then we hire machine to the city.
It was Svevia or
Yeah.
yeah.
And then when we worked
Which
there,
city, like Södertälje? Or?
no, in Stockholm. And then we worked there, and we put one guy to drive machine. That guy didn't know how to use machine.
How did it go?
Yeah. And then he drove machine on the side, and that first problem was that. Yeah.
When was this?
5 years.
Must
6,
be 5 years
5
ago.
years minimum.
Yeah.
We started with company 5 years ago.
2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Maybe
it's
2020.
Yeah, maybe 2020, 4 or 5 years ago.
4 or 5 years, yeah. That was first.
Probably
one.
it's 5 years this winter now.
Yeah,
I
5
think.
years.
And yeah, there was a lot of customers similar with Milan and his father that bought machines from me. And most of the times when they're gonna work like that, actually they should not buy a Chinese machine because it's not a perfect machine to work 12 hours every day and with different drivers.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Mainly because
They don't care.
the drivers doesn't care much about the machine, so they will harm the machine more.
Yeah.
And also the machine, that time at least, did not have as comfortable cabin, and it's not good to drive for that long.
Yeah.
Also, the gearbox, it's a converter gearbox. That's made for driving like forward, backward. It's not really good to push it
yeah.
forward for a long time.
Okay.
And yeah,
No, how to say that was problem first when we speak about buying machines. Like I said, we want to buy it for me and my father.
yeah,
I will drive machine, he will drive the truck. We load it. It's only 2 of us work, maybe 1-2 guys more. And then when we bought it, then we get that offer to rent it, and then that is a problem. I see now after 5 years, if you are not driving machines, it doesn't matter if it's Volvo, ICB or brand, because drivers don't care. They will hit the tree with our or with Chinese, with doesn't matter.
yeah.
And you will have problems. Same
You see
problem.
also, we have several tractors in snow contracts, New Holland tractors and Kubota. Also those doesn't
work.
it's also get broken. The main problem is the drivers most of the time don't care if they don't own the machine.
Yeah. For example, when I drove small old tractor on the sidewalk, and one guy drive on the street like 40 kilometers per hour full throttle. He's cleaning snow, and he doesn't know what is under on the asphalt. And then after the third, fourth time, when we drove together, I saw it. He drive like full time and hit the curbstone, and he stopped in the place. He hit the steering wheel, hit the front window, yeah, and then he had pain in the stomach, and machine completely stops immediately, like in second. And I was out, yeah, on him, and then he walk around the machine, and I think in myself, oh, okay, this is New Holland, maybe it will be okay, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, so actually, what I said, Chinese machine is not good for that kind of job, but
Yeah.
actually,
If you drive it, if you buy it and drive it,
it's
then
also
okay.
depending if you own it or not own it. If I have the machine myself and drive it myself, then it will work much better.
It will have problems, but way less.
Yeah. I have seen some Everon machines in Nykvarn working snow.
Mm-hmm.
But in Stockholm now, it's not really common with Chinese brand.
I saw one machine in Stockholm, Everon,
Where?
in Serbia.
Oh,
Serbian guys also.
okay. I think it will come more and more, especially now when the design of the machines becomes more European style.
Yeah, also regulations. They follow all regulations.
Yeah.
They need, so why will not work? I think they don't care if it's which brand is it, only if it's follow the rules.
We will see. Anyway, Chinese machines.
It's the topic.
Which brand do you know?
I know Everon, then I know. Oh, I forgot. Do we also Grey Machine or just?
Just any brand, you know.
Carter, Heracles now. Actually, I don't know.
Why I ask you, I just want to let people know how many brands there are. It's like crazy.
Yeah, I know a couple of them, but I don't know how it's Chong or Long, Ling Long.
Sheng Long and Ling Long.
Yeah, it's a lot of, but I don't know if it's real companies or they just write some stuff.
Actually, there is one company that was they sold pretty much machines that was called Sheng Gong.
I know, but I don't know if it's real. Liu Gong, yeah.
And Lu Gong.
That one letter is different company, so I don't know.
And it's so many machines.
How many factories? How many factories are there in China that produce a machine?
I think in Shandong province, that area where we work, I think it's around 800 factories that produce wheel loaders.
But only Chinese brands, or is it also that European brands?
No, that's only Chinese brands. Actually, it's many factories that's not really a brand. It's more like they just make machines with the ZL10, call it the model name.
Yeah.
They are selling mainly to like traders who sell them online or on the domestic market.
Do you know European brands that
also make machines? Yeah.
Produce in China but say it's European? Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a lot.
JCB have a factory in Shanghai. Don't tell anyone. And I know Caterpillar buy all their hydraulic cylinders in China. I know also the hydrostatic pumps and motors. Most of them are made in China.
But
I think
the price of workers. It's
it's about many things. I think it's maybe mainly about price.
Yeah. But I think important stuff to say, it's quality control. About, for example, Chinese companies, they don't have that good quality control. And if
but
it's
for example,
Caterpillar or
JCB's factory,
yeah,
they probably have staff from Europe.
From Europe, they are, and it's different.
I have never been there, but I can imagine how they work more controlled way, and probably several people from Europe involved.
How old is JCB? Since when are they on the market?
I don't know.
150, I think 100 years.
There is one factory and brand called Lugong, I think. Maybe I check it first. Wait. This factory, SDLG.
Yeah.
This factory Volvo bought before.
And now they are making Volvos there.
No, they work together with Volvo, and I think they were making parts and stuff. I don't know all the details, but anyway, they were owned by Volvo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But now they start selling by their own again. I don't know why. But
Maybe
anyway, Volvo is involved
in China.
Involved.
in
Volvo.
involved in Volvo in SDLG. Öppna dörren.
By then.
Det är till den där dörren är det 2 kontroller.
Aha.
So the brands I know, like the most famous ones, is Liugong, Sunward, XCMG,
Yeah, Sunward, I know.
Carter. Yeah, there's a lot of more. We have Eurotrack.
Yeah. But on Europe market now comes also a lot of tractors from China, and they
Yeah.
are very good,
Yeah.
like tractors regular. I don't know, in Italy I think they started selling first.
Yeah,
Chinese.
I've been to 3 tractor factories, and one of them was really, really good. It was like, it felt like a John Deere designed machine, but maybe old style. But
Yeah.
it was really nice.
Yeah, because of that I was wanting to be involved in Heracles selling in Serbia also. Because there is Chinese machines in Serbia, but that old version we buy from you 5 years ago, and there is no newer version models with European control quality.
Yeah.
And I think these machines we use here every day, it's way better than those machines, and the price is almost the same. So
I think it's gonna take about 2 years more, then it's gonna be amazing machines.
yeah. Improving.
Now we are also, I see now when I was in China recently, and for example the gearbox, it will be 30 kilometer very soon.
So
That's something we need here.
Yeah.
We cannot, I mean the 20 kilometer versions here is not for Sweden.
for Sweden, yeah.
But Serbia, I don't know, does it matter or the speed?
I think in Serbia it's price.
They want to drive 50.
They will fix it somehow.
They will fix it by
There will be
themselves.
another engine.
Yeah.
But I think price is the most important thing. Because I know the bigger companies, they don't care for Chinese machines. For example, these construction companies that build buildings and stuff. But we want to give other person from villages and small places that wanted to help neighbors, small companies, like they have opportunity to have that machine, and also they offer that way.
If we compare
working.
Serbia with Sweden, I think it's very different. Here, the price is also important, but it must be good too.
No, and yeah, also, but for example, I'm always thinking if I buying machine, not all people. Maybe all people don't think the same. But for me,
there's
if
always
I work,
customers who only think for price.
yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, for example, if I can to buy new machine with 5-year warranty for 25,000 euros, and then on other side you have some used Volvo, it's like 30 years old for the same price that will break every 3-4 months, then better use this with warranty and everything.
Yeah.
And then if you don't work all day every day, then it will be perfect for you. And that's the reason why I'm thinking this is good.
But for example, here it's very important to have a quick hitch, have many different attachments. They want to have like grab buckets, pitchfork, fork, snow blade, sand spreader.
Attachments are important.
But Serbia, do they think same there?
Yeah.
Because in China it's totally different. They don't care anything about
They
attachments.
just want forks and
they have
bucket.
a bucket.
Everything.
Everything with bucket.
If they want forks, they buy a forklift.
Forklift. Yeah.
Maybe they have fork, but then they would not have a quick hitch. They just put
Manual.
the manual pins.
Yeah, I know. Old version.
Probably all Europe thinks more like to use more attachments and in a wider use of the machines.
How do you think, what's difference between Chinese people, how they use our machine, and European people, how they use the machine?
I think in China they like to drive fast and like lifting fast, dumping fast, everything like full throttle.
Because time is money.
I'm not sure they work like that. most of their jobs also is like that. They have just a bucket. They will move material, like load a car. They can work fast, and yeah. But here it's more precision work. For example, with forks, you need to maybe there is a trailer coming here that we need to load bricks on or something, or glass even that is very sensitive and can break. Then you need to have precise control of everything. You cannot have a loader that do motion like that.
Yeah.
That's the biggest difference, I would say. And also the way of thinking. In China, they would not think about all of the attachments that we think of. They just think bucket, loading, lifting. That's it. Yeah.
We use the machine for more.
We use the machine for much more, and we don't have manual labor as much as they have.
Yeah, I think that's the
You would have one machine and 10 people around it to
help.
do the stuff around. Here we do everything with the machine, basically.
Yeah,
One person, 10 guys.
Yeah.
basically, yeah.
And that's what European wants, probably, no? Versatility and precision.
Yeah, and also a lot of different attachments, like snowplow, sand spreader. In China, they don't use a wheel loader in that way. There they have a truck with actually it's not snowing so much too. They very. It's not normal to clean snow there. They just wait for the next day. And
Like
There is no snow.
but in the north of China, I mean, China.
there they would have trucks, big trucks.
Okay.
Maybe they have some big wheel loaders too, but they not work like we do here. Like cleaning the bicycle road, they will not do that.
They don't care. But also when I'm speaking about Heracles in Serbia, the thing is I don't live in Serbia already 5 years, and then I think in 5 years a lot of stuff is changed, especially in construction. I think it's changed, and that's why I'm asking for people who work in construction and want to sell machines. I'm searching for that type of people because I don't know actually what we need. And now I'm only offering what I'm thinking from 5 years ago. So maybe also we need electric machines in Serbia. I don't know. For example, in cities, maybe there is a rules you need only electric machines. So I think
maybe it will come. Maybe not now, but maybe in 5 years, 10 years.
I think in Zagreb, in Croatia.
Or Dubrovnik, in the small town.
Yeah. Because they are in EU. Maybe they have now regulations. They need electric machines. I don't know.
I think when people start testing electric machines, they will.
I love it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if they need it. They will love it and they will buy it anyway.
Yeah.
Do you think also because
so
of the noise?
Yeah, it's silent and much more power.
Power, yeah.
And if we can get a good battery which runs like 12, 16 hours, why would you like a diesel one?
Yeah.
And also the service point of it. You don't need to change the engine oil. You don't need to change air filter.
It's cheaper to own.
You don't have so many parts on the engine. You don't have an engine. You have an electric motor. That's much more basic.
Charge instead of change.
Yeah.
But for example, if you buy electric machines, what can go broken with that engine? Or?
Yeah, the electric motor can break.
But do you need like school to change it, or it's easy to change?
It's easy to change.
But only motor. There is no other parts you can. I don't know what.
Yeah, you have cables. You have a gearbox, but that you also have on a machine with diesel engine. But for the motor part of it, it's a drive system, electric cables to it, a controller, and the motor.
And some computer.
So you can get electrical problems, but it's pretty
easy
basic.
To find. Yeah, that's because I don't know.
And the battery can break.
Yeah.
What do you think? How much does a battery cost the end user? Like roughly, I know.
I'm not really sure, but maybe I think I heard one time.
But it's not 30,000 euros for Tesla.
No, I think it's like 3,000 euros.
3,000. Yeah,
or less.
In this region, somewhere there.
Yeah. Somewhere there, I
But
think.
is there any guarantee on battery or how long?
Yeah, there's but I don't remember. It's cycles. How many cycles?
How many
you can-
times?
It's a lot. I forget. And it is also some years. But I don't remember now. We can check that. And that's something we should write in the material, actually. That's a good question. The catalog, I mean.
Aha.
The warranty for electric loaders, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's no warranty.
When you go through the gate, it's over.
I go out! I go out! I go out!
It's over when you're on the street.
Yeah. No, I think it's good warranty, but I don't know. I need to check. Because we did not start selling yet.
Yeah,
That's
I know
why
it.
I did not check yet.
But Magnus, maybe you can talk a little bit about yourself, about your history briefly,
Yeah.
in a quick way.
Yeah, I have been selling Chinese machines from 2007. From 2007 to 2019, I sold around maybe 800 or 1,000 machines in Sweden. I cannot say that I sold them. We sold them together. We were a team.
company.
Yeah, probably a little over 1,000 machines if I include the whole team.
So you were in China and you met...
I were in China maybe like 2 times every year
back
from
then.
2007. So I think I have been in China maybe probably 20 or 30 times.
Just
Because
this
recently
year,
it has been much more.
This year you were 3 times.
This year I have been there
More than
4 times.
4 times.
But how many manufacturers have you met?
From 2007 or
I think
Yeah.
I've probably been to maybe 20 factories, maybe.
20 factories.
Yeah, or maybe more.
What do you look for? Like back in the days when you were visiting?
Yeah, we looked for quality machines with good design, and that was very hard to find back then. It was all factories had a very rough design of the machine,
Just
like a
square.
box,
Like a box,
like
yeah.
this box with Chinese letters on it, and then you open it and you can sit inside here.
Yeah.
And there was
And the glass all around.
it was very basic square machines, and very old style. Everything was like old style. For example, there was a manual gearbox with clutch. I bought one machine with a 2-wheel drive. I remember it was 2-wheel drive on the back wheels, and there was a belt driving the axle. So it was, and you can start it like from the
Like
Wow.
40.
from the 40s.
Like in the cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has a starting engine too, electric starter, but you could use the hand.
Manual, yeah.
And imagine if you have only rear wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, and you lift something.
It's not good.
The wheels go up in there.
You just sit in place. When it's something heavy, that's...
But I only bought one of that model. Maybe you understand why.
Yeah.
But what we looked for back then, it was good product and price, and good design of the machine, and quality. And it was a little hard to find, and that's why I visited so many times too, to try to find new models and new products.
How did you test them? Did you drove them?
Yeah, we test drive, just visited the different manufacturers, test the machines, checked prices, evaluated, yeah. And we found, I think it was 2010 maybe, we found a supplier that we felt a good connection with, that we started to develop the machine with, like making it better and better, adjust it to according to how we want it. Like we made a defroster system. In China they have a heater package in the cabin, but from that time it was on the floor, just there, just blowing up.
Blowing up.
So you would have
Fog.
on the windows, and you need to like clean the windows all the time if you drive in the winter. So we built like a defroster system
Okay.
for that machine. And that factory, it's called Huaya. And we worked together with them for several years, and we made some new design machines together with them. And I think many Chinese suppliers actually have learned from that too, and watched each other. Oh, these guys are doing that, and then they learn from each other. And I think, for example, Everon, their defroster system, I think, come from our. I think they saw the ways we were improving, and they are doing this. Let's do the same. But it also goes in cycles. I think now they are better than that factory.
They improve over the years.
Yeah, and I was there regularly, and 2016 I met a guy, Mr. Lee, which is our current boss.
Yeah.
A very nice guy. And
where did you meet him? How?
I met him. Actually, it was first I got a picture of a machine that I really liked the design on. I felt, oh shit, this is something interesting, something new, because it looks exactly like a Caterpillar 906, the design, and that's a very famous and well-known machine with a good design. So we felt like, okay, let's go and check it out when we were there. And when I met Mr. Lee, I felt amazed what he have accomplished to make that machine in the way that he did. And also he is very down to earth. He's like a normal guy. He feels like us.
You can speak with him.
Yeah, and that's not really common there. If you come to another factory, there will be a boss sitting at a tea table, and he don't know how to drive, and that's very common in China. Like the hierarchy. Yeah, hierarchy. It's like you have the boss. He's only boss. It's he eats and drinks and sits there, and then
But
he have
Mr.
to.
Lee is
He is on the floor.
on the field.
Yeah,
with the soldiers.
he is working with us.
Yeah.
And he's
Like now when I was there, not this time, but the time before, he was one day cleaning machines.
Wow. Why?
I guess he felt he wanted to do
He
that.
want to clean it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like that with him, that he doesn't consider to be above anyone.
Yeah.
He is the boss, but he is not afraid to get dirty. Same as when he has been working here. Sometimes he just do what's needed to be done,
Yeah.
like anyone else. So I met him 2016, and I think we bought maybe more than 100 machines from him from 2016 to 2019. And then 2019, I didn't feel for it anymore. I have sold a lot of machines. It was not really fun, and also personally, also I had a challenge. I had a divorce and stuff in that time too, and it was not really fun anymore. So I felt I don't want to sell any more machines. So then we started to drive machines, use them.
Construction company.
Construction company, working with snow. I wanted to do something else, basically. And that has been a good experience too. Yeah, to see, like from the other side, not selling machines, using machines, working with machines.
Yeah.
So I have a very wide knowledge, selling, using.
What you need, what you don't need.
What I want as a user. And what I need as a user, and also selling point of view, price, design,
Yeah,
spare
you know
parts.
from end to end what's important.
I
on the
know
machine.
I know many customers, and I am a customer, and I have been in China, and now I help a manufacturer in China. So yeah, that's me.
Yeah,
I love machines. Like,
and you also own part of Heracles.
yeah, I'm a partner together now with Mr. Lee. Yeah, we have this branch company here in Sweden, which will supply parts all over Europe. And we also have a company in China that I'm also a part of.
And you regularly fly to...
I'm there now. The plan now will be at least 1 week per month. But I see now it's maybe going to be more.
Wow.
Because we have customers regularly coming. And we are working now very hard with the quality improvements. And we are opening a new production line. So I think I'm gonna be there a lot, yeah.
Time to take a flat, huh?
Yeah. Let's move to China.
Hello.
Hello.
And you, Milan, what's your history with machines, actually?
With machines?
I mean, what did you do? You were like a priest first, right?
That's, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's this for podcast.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I finished school for a priest in Serbia, Orthodox priest, and then a couple of years I was there, and I decided it's not for me, and then I started working like driving a truck in Serbia, and then after 2 years, my father moved here when I was in school in Sweden. He moved to Sweden, and then after 2 years in Serbia, he opened company here. Then I visited one time 3 months. And I saw, okay, this is opportunity, maybe better to live in Sweden. And then I started to coming like 3 months in Serbia, and then I saw it's not gonna work.
Exactly how I do in China now.
Yeah. And then I see it's not gonna work moving like that there, here. Then we decided to get paper here, and then I applied for work visa, and then I started working in the construction here, like with no experience, zero experience. Only driving a truck in Serbia, like 1.5 years. And then here with him, I learn a lot of stuff in construction. I usually drive grave digger, or how it's called? Excavator, yeah.
Excavator.
I draw excavator. And then, we decided we need one machine, and then we come to you first. Then we check little
But that time you had an excavator, I think.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I met your dad.
Yeah.
He came here, and his engine was broken. It was...
That's first excavator.
Yeah.
We bought then a newer model.
That was the first time I met him, actually. And he came...
He wanted
he
to
didn't
fix.
speak well Swedish back then. It was a little hard to communicate with him.
Yeah.
But I understood...
you speak Serbian.
Yeah, I spoke like this with him.
Yeah. But you understand him.
Yeah.
We have broken engine.
I understand that he had an engine block that had a crack.
Yeah.
And he wanted us to weld it. And I felt, oh no,
not
thank
good.
you. but
there is Serbian company here.
It's really amazing. He found someone that fixed it, and it worked well, right?
We worked 3 years after. We sold it. We sold it like that.
Yeah.
But the new owner knows that because he knows the guy who fixed it, and we sold it under the price because it's welded.
Yeah.
You need to now with that machine, it's problem. You need to fill water all the time.
Wow.
I don't know where water going, but it's basically you don't need cap. You just fill when you work. Fill. And
put diesel and water.
And that's the machine from the 90s, still working without problem. But then we buy a machine from you, and then we have a little problem with that guy who drove it on the side. And then you fix machine. We sold machine after that because we lost some jobs from the city. We didn't want to work with them. And we sold that machine. We buy another excavator, and we buy one truck. And then we started only construction like regular. We stop on November. We start in March.
Also, I remember after that time, after you had sold the machine, I was working with tractor, and I was driving in Kvarn.
Yeah.
And there was your dad working on some. I met him there. Maybe you were there too. I forgot.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, yeah, I know the guy. I forgot Vlada. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know the place where we met. I wasn't there that time, but yeah. And then,
I just remember we met time from
Yeah.
time.
you cleaned.
yeah.
Yeah. I remember now. We did some yard. And then after that, I don't know how many years, maybe 2 years we worked. And then you called. I don't know. Did I
think,
call you or you called me?
I don't remember.
I forgot actually. Well, anyway.
It was meant to be.
Yeah. Then
We were
I
dragging to each other.
Yeah. Then one time I come here and you gave us one job in school. We started.
I think it was like this. I had regular work for construction.
Yeah.
I was working with machines driving, and I got more and more construction job, and also like landscaping and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I also had a little problem with we didn't have enough people really to
Yeah,
work these jobs. So
You hire
I
us.
think I called you for some
Yeah, and
job.
we first time when we work, is it in Herad, Vagnherad, or it's this private
No, I
house?
think it was something more before. I cannot really remember the first job, but
It was some mark.
yeah, maybe stay on job.
Yeah, it was
Some
Mark.
putting stones somewhere.
Yeah, and I know that we work only Saturday and Sunday. First time,
Yeah.
it was like 3 weeks, and then you told us, oh, okay, you work all the time, you don't stop.
Yeah.
Maybe you move to me, work for me, and then I decide to move to you. My father decided to stay with other guys. Then we split. I work directly for you, only for you. And then, yeah, that's when I started like 2 years
we worked snow, we worked
ago. Yeah.
landscaping and some construction jobs.
Construction, yeah.
Yeah.
And then now I started working
I
in
think
selling.
there was a school we worked, Vagnherad and this school, and
Von Hoyden,
Fornhöjden.
also markarbete, asphalt. And a lot of cleaning,
Yeah,
soapning,
and snow.
snow and cleaning streets from sand after snow work. And then I started working in Heracles, like seller for Balkan. And now I'm opening company in Serbia, so we will
Actually,
see.
it's a very good idea, I think, to sell in Balkan countries. I think
Yeah.
it's a very good opportunity.
I think also.
Here, it's been around for a long time. Chinese machines, yeah, basically from when I started, 2007. Even before, I think it was some, but in Balkan, I don't think it has been.
No, I think 5 years now or more. I don't know exactly. But there is one company who is selling Chinese machines, big company, and I know them from like internet. I don't
Yeah.
know them personally, but I think when they see our machines in person, especially, they will reach us to maybe buy like for them, not to be part
Yeah,
of
so
us.
call him.
You have everything under the videos.
No hidden.
Meaning, yeah.
I will get some water.
Do that.
But yeah.
How is it going there in Balkan now?
It's for example, when we opened company here in Sweden, it was very difficult because we didn't know laws and everything. And then first year, we have like all earning we have, we give to the state because we don't know anything basically. Like we earn 1 million crowns, we give to state 600,000, and that was crushing me here because I work for state, not for us. And then now, when with my guy who work in Serbia, with Boško, I told him, okay, we will open, but I want to learn laws first without paying everything to the government. So we now exploring, we opened a company and now we are checking everything, laws, what we need, what we...
Did you pay too much
Uh,
taxes back then?
Actually, first year in Sweden, we give basically 500,000 to the government because we have bad accountant, and actually it wasn't her problem because it's not for her to learn me and my father the laws. If you open the company, you need to know the laws, not your accountant or anyone else. It us to blame. Basically, we didn't know what we need to buy, how to buy.
But actually, you
everything.
bought the machine from me too with
Exactly.
avbetalning, and she should know
That's
how
the thing.
to
For
do
example,
that in accounting.
I don't know how much we pay, like 280,000 crowns, and after third month they came from bank and they told us you need to pay 60,000 for mom's cut. I don't know what is it in English, and you need to pay that. And we are like, why we need to? Okay, bank ask, we need to pay. If we don't pay, it's problem. We pay 60,000, and then no one told us anything. It's like we give 60,000. And then after 2 years, I switch accountant, and then she go to the books at back in time because I paid extra to her to check everything. And then she told me, but you have like 400,000 you need to get from the state.
Back.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, nice. And
You got
then,
it back?
yeah, but actually I need to pay 600,000 that year. So I give like 200 extra, but I get 400,000. Or else we will go concourse and we will close the company. If I didn't switch, my father will be in jail probably. So,
Yeah, it's not really easy to run a
Yeah.
company in Sweden, especially if you don't
know
the
English.
rules
language.
and don't know the language. So yeah,
Yeah, my father is like that. If he wants to open the company, he open the company.
it's very easy to do mistakes.
Yeah, very. And you can go like.
I also did that. We had an accountant also in the start of my selling machines, which made a mistake with accounting, and I think I got a letter from Skatteverket
collection.
tax department, and they wanted me to pay 900,000 skatt, and I was, whoa, shit, what happened?
what
But
is
the
this?
accountant did some mistake with the. It's really important. What conclusion? It's really important to have good accountant if you're gonna have a
That
company in
and
Sweden.
languages, a lot. I mean that's normal, but for Serbian guys in Sweden, you need to know.
And
language.
you cannot trust the. You need to be involved.
Yeah,
Not just let them handle it.
Yeah,
they,
yeah, yeah.
They will
they will ruin you.
do mistakes maybe if you do it
You
like that.
can't control it.
Yeah,
If
you
can't-
need to understand it yourself too.
Yeah. For example, in Sweden is good. If you want to learn, you can learn. There is everything on Skatteverket. You can find everything on YouTube. And then first thing I did, I learned language, and I was learning with my girlfriend, and it's very slow for me, but there is English. And then I listen first on English, then I read on Swedish, because it's not the same. Also, English and Swedish, there is some words when you are learning stuff like that, you need to understand completely. It's not. For example, for a car, if you have in company, it's all Serbian guys just buy a car on company name and just draw it. No one cares. But there is a lot of things you need to care when you buy a car on the company. And if Skatteverket comes, you will get fined, very big fines. So
We have been talking a long time for making this podcast
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
and I'm not sure. We said before that we're gonna do this and this way. We're gonna talk about machines in general, but actually, I think we should just do it how we feel, and if people can interact with us and
Yeah.
ask stuff,
Yeah.
because we have a lot of knowledge about Chinese machines in general, like excavators as well.
yeah.
And
So if they have questions
I
about
think myself it can be interesting to see information about this, because there's not really much information online.
No.
Most sellers of Chinese machines, companies that sell machines, they brand them with a brand, and there's not really much information about China. It's more like
Yeah, also if you YouTube, let's say, if you go on YouTube, write a Chinese machine. Yeah, you see someone who bought a machine and that's it.
yeah.
But
no
I
explanation.
think through us, you can get
Information.
real information.
Yeah, we could even show stuff like clips from factories from China, talk about
Yeah.
different brands. Okay, we work with Heracles, but I would like the discussion to be
More wide, yeah.
Chinese machines.
Not our brand.
Not only about us, because I think for me personally it's interesting. and it's coming more and more. We see many brands now that grows a lot here in Europe. Like Sani, that's another brand.
Sani, yeah.
They are really nice.
I think they are compete now with Caterpillar and ECB.
They are Chinese?
Yeah.
Yeah. But now very good. And also the only thing they change it's quality control.
Yeah.
So it's only that. And I think we have very good quality control for us. For example, we changed a lot our machine in the last 2 years. It's very much improved.
This trip when I was there now, it was mainly it basically only that was what I did, quality control, and it's it's very. I can see it gives result very fast actually, because the main thing is in our factory at least. I don't know other factories, but the main thing is that the factory don't get enough feedback from the customers in the past, but now I can show the workers directly, okay, this problem you need to do like that, or teach them directly.
Also, I remember the second time we met and we made a video outside with the H130.
Yeah.
I showed you the video and we realized that the back wheel was spinning too much.
Yeah, it was dragging the back wheel.
It was dragging. And you said, oh, please give me that clip. You sent that clip to Mr. Lee.
Yeah.
And you said, here, we need to fix this.
Yeah.
Next model can be fixed.
Yeah, it didn't take a long time.
I mean, I don't know any other, but I feel also that this is special, this connection between China and Europe.
Yeah, and I think about this podcast, it can be very open for discussion on anything about China, basically.
Yeah. For example, when I search what we can speak about, I search on Google China, Sweden, import. There is nothing. There is no information.
There's a lot of
false information.
Facebook groups.
Yeah.
That I think we should post in and ask.
Yeah.
What?
Just write
what questions do you have?
Yeah.
That we can discuss.
Because
also we should come up with a name of this podcast. Maybe I think you said Heracles Live.
Uncut.
Heracles Uncut. Heracles Uncensored. Heracles Exposed.
Naked.
Exposed.
No, I'm just joking. But maybe Heracles Uncut or Heracles Live. I was thinking before that we're gonna be very not Heracles, but actually we are Heracles. So
I mean,
we have that in our hearts, and
it will come up on our YouTube.
Yeah, it's gonna be on our YouTube channel, and we're gonna be in the factory very often, so it's gonna be a lot of discussions around that. It's I think Heracles Uncut.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Or Heracles Live Uncut.
Nee, it's too much.
Okay, Heracles
Uncut. And then I would like to have episode names.
You will not cut it, that's what you mean.
Actually,
so
I was thinking not to cut. But it was okay. We can. This was good.
Yeah.
We don't need to cut.
I don't think so.
No.
Only about the priest thing.
I don't care. It's my past. So.
Yeah. Well, what's the deal about that?
Nothing.
Like, no.
No, I mean, for example, when I tell people they don't take me seriously for construction work.
I think that's a very good thing about you, that you have. That's a serious school.
Yeah, it's very important. I cannot say it's a very big part of my life. It's who am I, but
Who you are.
yeah, but it's I don't know. In construction, it doesn't matter what.
I have a little bit similar thoughts sometimes, like because I mean I always took photos with the phone and stuff, and just basically 3 years ago I decided to I really like this. I want to go all in. So I bought a photo camera, a real one. Half a year later, I bought a real video camera. And sometimes when I look at videos and other people, they're like, yeah, I do this all my life. since I'm a little kid, my dad had a camera, and that's why I pick it up. But it was not like that for me.
Yeah, you
So,
find your passion later.
Yeah. First, I was a rollerblader from 95 till 21, basically, until I started with photos.
Yeah.
I realized, I think this is it with rollerblading, like, this is my new passion. Yeah, and also I made music.
Also your knees.
Also I made music, like
Knees and back.
from 2010 I started till 21.
Yeah.
I made I had releases, albums. On Spotify you find stuff from me, you know. But I realized, no, video and photo is something I can just proceed. Music you can also do all your life. But
rollerblading you can do all your life, but it's very challenging.
Yeah.
Like Tony Hawk.
Yeah. the difference with him is he was always on the half pipe, which is not so bad. It's bad for you, of course. Yeah. But I was street skater, like jumping, grinding. Yeah. But I also have a friend, he's like 40, he goes hard. And he skates since the 90s. Yeah. So because the sport is also so new, there is no roof right now. You cannot say. But I felt for myself like, okay, I don't have my friends from Germany anymore. It's not the same anymore without my friends from back in the days.
I can understand that. It's all about. It's a lot about the friends too. And,
community. I have friends in Eskilstuna. We skated. We had fun. Great guys. But with my German guys, because I know them for so long, we were always like pushing ourselves. Oh, I know you can do that. Do this. And here's like, it doesn't matter what I do.
Yeah. They don't know. Yeah.
They don't know. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So I was like just like a little bit chilling, and I felt like I waste my time.
That's the worst.
Yeah. I waste my time because I really love taking photos. I want to go there to these spots and film them and take photos. Yeah. That's fun. I don't need to do this stuff. I did that all my life. I'm okay. I don't need that adrenaline.
It doesn't give much anymore.
I think that's part of growing up. Yeah. For example, for me, now, before I work like 12 hours a day with my father construction, and then I go home, I always love to play like 2 hours video games. And then I chill. I play video games, but I'm thinking about work and stuff, what you're gonna do. But now I go home, I take a shower, then I want to play video games. People call me. Then I go play like 1 hour, and then I started thinking, but I can translate this to Serbian. It may be better to wait. I will go translate this, make a web page or something, and then it's not the same.
I also played a lot of computer games when I was a teenager and up maybe to 23 years old. Yeah. But now I cannot play anymore. No. I start and I get
fun anxious,
maybe
5 minutes.
Actually, it's not even fun. Yeah. I'm bored after 5 minutes.
I have the same. I bought an Xbox when Corona hit, a little bit before, and I was always playing Forza, like nice. Yeah, recently I was saying, let's play Forza. I just buy cars, sell them, tune them, drive.
Take a picture.
Drive 5 minutes, and I'm like, this is boring, man. Fuck, what do? I can just edit something.
Exactly.
Get forward with something.
Yeah.
Also, for example, I can say my father thinks we can make more money if I go work for other places. There is offers 500 crowns per hour if we go work for some other guys. But then I told my father, I cannot see myself there working all day with grey machine, sitting in the machine, and my life going by. Okay, I will make more money. It's not a problem about money, but here I can work with Magnus. I can learn a lot of stuff. What I learned here in 2 years, I didn't learn in my 30 years of life. And no one will learn me, for example. And then also Heracles selling, it's stuff like that it's not that just money, it's people, I think, way better here than everyone else. And I don't care about money, actually. Yeah. For me, it doesn't matter.
We have a very big challenge here.
Yeah, I know.
Opportunity, if we want.
Yeah.
And I really want, I don't know, I cannot stop thinking about stuff like...
for me also, when I play video games, I'm thinking, if I translate this to Serbian, maybe people will see this, or you make some videos. I think, oh, okay, this I can put this, put it on Instagram or somewhere. I know I don't have a lot of time to make all day, but
yesterday I put his video, the new one, on my projector.
Yeah.
And I was, oh my god,
yeah, exactly.
It was so cool.
Wow. But if I work somewhere else, I go home and then I watch TV.
Yeah.
And what with my life? Okay, I have 500 hours per hour, but
yeah, like with this company, you will get a goal.
yeah. For example, when I saw when you watch Facebook or Instagram videos and then they write, it's Monday, I cannot go to work. It's for me, no. I will work Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
It's not about Monday. For me, there is no Monday and Sunday.
It doesn't feel like work. That's the fun part. Like, I started here in January. I thought about it yesterday. And I was like, and I didn't really had a holiday. In April, I was in Germany 2 weeks. That was for me like, I still worked.
Yeah.
I in my old company, fuck. Man.
You wait Friday
after 4 months, I was drained. I was fucked.
I like Fridays when it becomes weekend, because then I can work.
Yeah, no stress, no pressure around.
Your other company don't ring.
No, I mean it's not so many phone calls.
Other people don't work.
I can focus on some stuff that is more calm, not always answering phone calls, not answering emails, so I can focus better on weekends. And yeah.
For example, when me and my girlfriend we sit home and she asked me, when you gonna go on vacation? You didn't go 2 years. I told her, but from what? I don't want to. I have work there. I can do whatever. It's a lot.
But you did some camping now. That's a good way. I also like to do something like very maybe 1 day or
that's 2 days basically.
2 days.
1 night.
Sometimes going on the boat or going to. I went to the parents' house. Something like that. That gives me enough. If I would go like 1 week for a holiday, I don't know. I get
it becomes boring.
And stressed. Then I know when I come back how much I have to do then.
Yeah. I don't know. I was like 4 days in Serbia last year, and it was wasted 4 days. So it's not.
You just sit there.
Yeah. I don't know how to say it.
Waste is wrong as well. You've been with family and stuff.
It's better if I'm here. For me, I don't. For example, this year I didn't want to go at all.
The weather was also super awesome. Like that was like really on my. I was like, just go to the beach.
Here.
Yeah, the weather was great in May.
No, for me it was like every Friday night when me and my girlfriend decide for camping, starting to rain. Every Friday night. And then I told her I will not go another rain night in the car. Okay, it's fun when you go, sometimes it's rain. But every weekend we go camping, it's rain. And then no camping more.
Okay.
So it's...
You can camping under
it's
roof
not,
here.
It's not a problem that it's... you cannot go walk because I want to go camping and see places. It's not about sleeping in a car, or I want to check places and eat some food and nice weather.
But okay, I think I see we have 1 hour done.
Yeah, I think it's nice for...
I think it felt good.
I think we cover almost everything we spoke.
Yeah, we talked about
ourselves and
stuff.
So that was it for today, and follow and how do you say it again?
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Subscribe. No. So yeah, that was it for today, and bye bye.